So you'll be able to play her tomorrow.
Maverick.
Another person that you'll be able to play is Maverick. Let's go into Maverick. Who is Maverick, Amelia?
Well, Maverick
his hat is garbage.
Is an enigma within Siege. And within the Team Rainbow,
I'm letting you guys know that now.
He's very good at running Human 9 though, but it's difficult to know a lot about him. He's very famous for his precise work though, and his high adaptability. But outside of that, stay as an enigma.
He's
Freeform
an
holes,
enigma
guys.
An enigma
Freeform
with his
holes.
gadget, because that gadget is so
Wow.
cool. How does his gameplay designed from your side?
So yeah, the design there was we wanted to bring a third hard breacher to the meta.
Look at that.
Key. But we wanted to make sure that it was very different from Thermite and Ibana. And that was a big challenge. And we came up with this idea that allows Maverick to do a very different
It
role.
melts.
Yeah.
It
so
melts.
why, as a designer, as a game designer on Rainbow Six Siege, was it important for you guys to introduce a third hard breacher? Why is that important?
There is multiple aspects to this question. One of them, for competitive play, is we introduced pick and ban recently.
And the thing is, it's actually quick.
It rarely happens.
That's the thing, it's real fast.
That's the one thing. Second thing, even more important to us, is the metal breaching role is a very key role in Siege.
That looks different, that reinforcement.
Have limited options, just two. And we needed a third one to give them a new aspect of how to approach a bomb site. And third on bomb site, Maverick would be extremely relevant contrary to the other two, or in combination with the other two.
His gadget is so
Oh,
much
wait a second. That's
different
his, he has a headband. Solid Snake. That's right. Someone mentioned that he has the headband. Looks like
Maverick
Solid
has a lot
Snake.
of creativity. What are some of the strategies that you have seen in your play sessions?
Well, in practice, we introduced Maverick as a hard breacher.
Whoa.
That was the key. But when what
He just
you
popped
see
it
in the gameplay,
in
and
a
it's
quick
very true,
hole.
is he stands between hard breacher and disabler. You have Twitch, Thatcher, Thermite, Ibana, and he's somewhere between the two. Because you can bring him as your main hard breacher and try to make small holes, or you can bring him with Thermite to destroy the bandit battery, the new jammers, and you can use him with this specific role.
Yeah. And obviously, he is an alternative to like a Hibana and Thermite.
I can't wait to play
But he has a lot of those
tomorrow.
Yes.
And I think we're going to
I might
see
do a
lot of
live
that
stream.
gameplay
You guys
as
let
well,
me know.
where people are using either Thermite to distract, or and the Maverick would then flank around and maybe create a couple of kill holes. Is that something that you were expecting players
Definitely.
to find?
That would be, if you don't use him necessarily as a main breacher, which should be rare,
Yeah.
or as a disabler, you have this third option. He's
3 speed.
He's fast, and his gadget is fairly silent. So you can just run around and destroy, make some tiny holes in the defense beyond them. And when they're watching Thermite blowing up the wall, they're watching the other way, and then you can get some pretty sneaky kills.
Yeah, again, for a competitive player, how do you think he's going to play?
It's really, again, super tricky, and since he's so creative in his ability to make whatever he wants, I'm really curious to see what they're going to do. He doesn't have a lot of resources in his gadget, so he's never going to replace the Thermite.
You got to understand,
but
he'll
can
spawn peek you
role in the bridging
without
and
peeking you from spawn, if you can get what I'm
A lot
saying.
of interesting things.
He'll run up to a reinforced wall, pop a little hole, boom. Within
his loadout's
seconds.
pretty powerful.
Within seconds.
Yeah, it's very potent. It's a classic for an attacker, I would say. Yeah. We have a semi-automatic
yes, they do sound
DMR,
good.
And we have an assault rifle. Those two very good weapons, and the sound design of those weapons are amazing.
Beautiful.
3 armor,
AR.
3 speed, 1 armor, so very, very fast. And he has a handgun with
M4,
that.
beautiful.
But the most
It looks
important
good.
and
These weapons
interesting
look
thing
good.
about Maverick and his loadout, secondary gadgets.
Secondary gadgets. Tell us a little bit about his secondary gadgets. What are they?
So the secondary gadgets are very important for him. He has 2, Claymore and Smoke. This is 2 very different approaches to Maverick. The Smoke is
no counter
since he's
from
a very
you or
potent
Bandit.
hard breacher, since he cannot really be countered by Newt and Bandit, he needs drawback. And the drawback is it takes time, a lot of time to make your holes. You're exposed, you're very close to the wall. The enemy team see the torch through the wall, so they can challenge you and try to kill you. So it's very tricky as a Maverick to try to find a hole if the enemy team is aware. But you can use your smoke grenade. You make a tiny hole, tell the smoke grenade, hide most of it, and then you can finish the job.
Or you can have someone peeking
Crazy.
in a hole, or like a glass peeking through the smoke.
Blackbeard.
Yeah.
Now his shield's weak though. Blackbeard's shield's weak.
Oh man, a Blackbeard! I didn't even think of that. That would be really key. I mean, and also, I mean, he's a great counter against.
Wouldn't that be crazy if you can cut a hole in a mirror?
In that trailer where you can have a Twitch drone roll in and
can't.
those mirror holes. Those have become so important. I mean, we see mirror as like almost 100% pick rate or ban rate.
There you go.
Those bottom holes at the bottom of the wall are also very key.
Can you burn that?
Have a drone go there, so Twitch drone, for example, and deal with the mirror. But this is where the second gadget comes into play. You can place the Claymore Mine there and create some insanely sneaky traps.
Insanely sneaky traps. And now let's move on to his counters.
Shoot it! I want to see it.
Well, there is, again, since he's somewhere between Disabler and Metal Breacher, he's not in the same counter loop as Ibana and Thermite, obviously. However, removing this counter meant we had to think of a lot of drawbacks, and as we mentioned, you need to be very close to the wall. The enemy team knows you're there, and you're very slow, and the holes appears as you go. So anyone that just peeked the hole can shoot you. Anyone that tosses C4 through the hole, they know you're like 1.5 meters behind it, so you're gonna die with that. Either you need to sneak and do this discreetly, or you need teammates to cover you.
You can lean over, angle it.
We're introducing an operator that doesn't have a counter directly from another gadget. There's no bandit, no mute counter. Don't you think it's a little silly that the counter against
that is true. That is true.
Shooting him in the head.
Well, that's the main counter against anyone, to be honest. But I understand the concern. I just encourage the player to play it and see how it goes. In the sense that we were very careful about implementing drawbacks to these powerful gadgets.
So the drawbacks, the main one being that you can immediately see him once he makes his holes, and so it's a little bit difficult to pull off some of those.
And he doesn't have enough resources anyway to make holes as big as Thermite.
What do you guys think about this?
So it will be, you can have enough resource to make something that can go through, but it would use most of it, and it will never be this big hole where Montaigne can push from you.
Right, you can't create that.
Let's take a look at the solid snake.
So that is a look at Maverick. Now let's take a look at his BDUs as well that are coming with the launch of.
It doesn't look bad.
Once again, these are head.
It doesn't look bad.
BDUs.
Not a fan of the hair.
Items that will be
that looks highly saturated.
Sky launches, and you can get them with the Year 3 season pass. So that is a look at Clash and
I can't
Maverick
wait.
Coming your way to the test server.
Ladies and gentlemen,
and that is the elite skin. We have
the baby
elite skin coming with Operation Grim Sky. And here you're taking a look at Frost Elite.
She has the cleanest shape up known to man.
Premium skin that are available with a full head-to-toe redesign of the character.
She looks amazing.
Weapon skin, a charm,
she looks amazing.
Awesome victory screen animation. I'm so pumped for players to try that out. And of course, Operation Grim Sky launches tomorrow on the test server. Monday, August 20th.
Frost looks amazing.
You'll be able to play it. You'll be able to play Clash, Maverick, the new map rework for Hereford. You'll be able to play the new buff for Consulate. I'm so excited, and thank you guys so much for joining me. Jeremy,
ladies and gentlemen,
so much.
Thank you, Justin. Yeah, it's great. Thank you everyone around playing Siege around the world, and thank you everyone in this amazing room. It's fantastic.
It's
and on stream and everywhere.
Incredible celebration of Siege.
What are we talking about?
Do not touch that browser. We have a ton more content coming up for you. We have.
Ladies and gentlemen, what do you? Wow, I'm a little choked up right there because I have Frost Elite skin.
Right
Whew. All right, so the leaks were pretty much confirmed. Everything was true for the most part. Oh, Hereford base looks amazing. Maverick is crazy. Maverick is dangerous. If he can get to a reinforced wall within 10 or 15 seconds, the guy would be lethal. And Clash, you know, I reserve judgment on Clash, but she looks really good. Like, she plays really well. And man, it's not a big deal breaker. We'll see Monty versus Clash. However, I think Monty might be the winner in that case. It all depends. But and then we see, you know, the new outfits that we did see in the leaks. But that Frost Elite, the clean lineup, you know, she has locks tied up into a ponytail with the little campfire. Can we go back and see that? Just super duper quick. Jesus Christ, how far did I go? Can we see that super quick? Where is it? I just want to see it one more time. I want to end it on that right there. Come on, come on. There we go. Let's see that Frost Elite one last time. Her face just looks amazing. That just looks wild, guys. So let me know down below, what do you think about this? Did you watch the whole video? Did you watch this? I don't think you did. I don't think you'll even make it to the end of this part. But anyway, can't wait to play the TTS tomorrow. This is John from The Invasion Show. Leave your thoughts down below. Give this video a like. Subscribe if you want to. Peace, peace. Chicken grease.